Disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Hey, good morning, YouTube, and happy Sunday. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about Stephen A. Smith and Jasmine Crockett. So we know that Stephen A. Smith basically came out and disrespected and antagonized and berated Jasmine Crockett to appease and appeal to white rich men. We already know that. That's what happened. That's exactly what this is. Because when people say this is not about race, he berated and attacked a black woman for a white man who speaks worse, more antagonistic than that black woman. He's made a calculated decision, in my opinion, to side with, appease, appeal to rich white men in politics, because this is now his new thing that he likes to talk about. Stephen A. Smith does not know a lot about politics. He don't know the intricacies of politics, and he obviously do not know what work Jasmine Crockett is doing for her district. That woman is actually doing the work for her district, and he don't know that because he didn't research that. He went on his show, he attacked her, he berated her to appeal and appease to people like Donald Trump. And this conversation will be a little bit different if Donald Trump was a man who carried himself with decency and decorum. It would be a little bit different. Think about this. Think about if Donald Trump was a man that behaved more like a Mitt Romney. Or, what is another one? It's a few of them, not a lot, child. It's a few of them that you disagree with their political ideologies, but you can see, okay, they carry themselves well. They act like they got a little bit of sense. It's a few of them. Donald Trump is not one of them. Okay, so this black man decided to go after a black woman for her style and her approach, as if she's the opponent of someone who behaves like this righteous, Christian, God-loving. You're talking about Jasmine Crockett style? Have you ever seen or heard Donald Trump? So yes, this is absolutely about Stephen A. Smith making a calculated decision to appear and appease to rich white men in politics, because this is his new thing that he wants to talk about. Now, let me tell you the reason why I would never, ever, ever support Stephen A. Smith in any kind of way, because it's very obvious and it looks very transactional. It looks like he decided, okay, I'm going to attack black women because they are the boogeyman to rich white men in politics. So I have to look like I'm the one that's holding them accountable. I can keep saying I love black people, I love black women, I love my people, because that's the play. So I can be able to antagonize and attack, because it's like, oh no, I'm only antagonizing and attack because I love you. Play with your mama, not me. You decided, you made a calculated decision to appease and appeal to these people, and you were going to berate and disrespect people who you say you care for, and you don't. Donald Trump speaks, y'all know. Yeah, y'all know. So I didn't want to make commentary regarding the situation until Jasmine Crockett responded. She responded yesterday on the Shade Room. I wanted to get the clip for you guys so bad, but YouTube likes to edit stuff. They likes to flag stuff. So I was afraid, because I downloaded the clip from the Shade Room. If you follow the Shade Room, go to the Shade Room. Her interview and her response to Stephen A. Smith is on there, and she said exactly what I thought she was going to say. I didn't know for sure, and I wanted to wait to her commentary, like I wanted for her to respond. But what she said was, because the interviewer basically asked her, how does she feel about the Stephen A. Smith and the, everything that's going on regarding it. And she said she was disappointed because it was coming from a black man. And that's exactly what I thought. It's exactly what I thought she was going to feel. It's exactly what I felt, because I feel like it was a calculated decision to berate and disrespect a black woman to appease a white man. That's what it was to me. It was very clear. It was very, it feels very transactional, because Stephen A. Smith kind of has taken up politics as something that I guess he's interested in now. Stephen A. Smith does not know politics. It appears that he knows politics because he's speaking to an audience that is not politically astute. They may not engage in politics. They may not care about politics. They know who's the president. They know, but they're not in the weeds of it. So, and T.I. gonna get it straight right here. It's like T.I. T.I. sounds smart to dumb people. I don't know how to be any other way but be blunt, because it is what it is. When T.I. speaks, there's a lot of times when I'm like, that word wasn't necessary. You said that word because it sounds smart, but you can articulate a mess. It feels very performative. You can articulate your message without using that word. You only use that word because that word sounds smart, but that word wasn't necessary. And a lot of times using those words and complicating a sentence just to sound smart shows that you're not smart. I don't get it. It's like you can talk plainly and be very articulate. You don't have to be like, yeah, according to the who you're trying to impress, yourself or me? Because I'm not impressed. I'm annoyed. That wasn't necessary. But okay. That's what Stephen A. Smith is like regarding politics. When he's talking about politics and he's yelling and foaming at the mouth, I could never support him, because listening to him for all of 3 minutes irritates me. Why are you yelling? What? If I was a child, people always tell me, you should, like in my comments, you should run for Congress. Y'all don't want me to run for Congress. Y'all don't want me to run for Congress, because I will be right in those chambers. You sound stupid. You stupid. You protect the Jeffrey Epstein and trying to starve kids. Y'all, people have a problem with the way Jasmine Crockett, how direct she is and how blunt she is. I will last one day in Congress, because I'll walk in there. Oh, y'all protecting the Epstein people, and y'all don't want to feed kids. All y'all racist. See, you can't do that. And that's why I don't deserve to be there. Because I am not the decorum. People want to sit and have pleasantries and talk over issues that they're not really speaking about and all of that. I will enter the meeting. So are we here to discuss starving poor children? Is that what you guys like to do? They're not going to like that. But Stephen A. Smith has made a calculated decision. I want to be on their side, because politics is my new thing. I like to talk about it. I want to be in the in crowd. And I know that the black woman is the boogeyman for Republicans. So guess what? I got to attack the black woman. That's what he did. That's what he did. And so let's talk about what Jasmine Crockett basically said. She talked about how she was disappointed because he's a black man. She talked about black women being, and this is the reason I inserted the Malcolm X clip. Fun fact, me and Malcolm X share a birthday. And so she talked about how black women are unprotected, disrespected, all of the things, and he made a decision to attack a black woman on her style. That's very loaded and coded. Her style? The people in her district do not have a problem with her style. Her style, the way she speaks, as if she's speaking to people who are the most reserved and respectful and have the greatest decorum. He didn't choose to say anything about Donald Trump. His commentary was very much like, he's the boss, he's in charge of you, respect him. No, Stephen, that's what you do. That's not what we do. We fight and advocate for righteousness and do what's best for your constituents. Like Jasmine Crockett has said many times before, I work for Dallas 30. I don't work for him. I don't work for him. That's what Stephen A. Smith is not understanding, because he has this master, I don't know what you call it, but you want to appease the master. She don't serve him. She served Texas 30. You go serve him if that's what gets you off. So I wish I could show you guys the clip from the Shade Room. You guys are gonna have to go watch it. But she basically said she was disappointed because she felt like he was attacking a black woman, and black women are already being attacked. I looked at it like Stephen A. Smith knows that the black woman is the boogeyman to Republicans. He wants to be in their company. So he knew he had to attack the black woman that's doing the work. The black woman that's the messenger. She's the one that's out there advocating. She's the one that they love to hate So he said, I have to go after her. They don't like her. They hate her. I have to hold her accountable so that I can be in their good graces. And now I seen another program that he was on. I don't think maybe it was like Turning Point USA or something like that. I watched like 2 minutes of it and I had to turn, because now he got what he wanted. That's what he wanted. He wanted to rub elbows and appease and appeal to the white man and the Republican Party. And he goes after Jasmine Crockett. He berates her. He belittles her. And there it is. There it is. He got what he wanted. It's so heartbreaking. It's so disgusting and heartbreaking. And I'm glad she said it. I'm glad she unapologetically said how she felt like that was his goal. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. He was antagonizing and attacking her to basically appease these people. And I'm glad she said it. And then she also said, because they asked her whether or not she accepts his apology. And she basically was like, she didn't say no. She didn't say no. But she basically was like, I didn't pay attention. That's no. It's like, child, nobody thinking about no fucking Stephen A. Girl.